I guess to experience
So
this.
official now.
Cool.
And Jonathan! There'll be a Toyota waiting for you after practice.
Yeah, you get a free Toyota.
Coach, how's the mood of the squad as you get into heavy practice this week?
Well, I think the mood's very good. You know, guys are ready to get back into action in Autzen and get back on the winning track. I think everybody is anxious to get back out there and redeem themselves.
Have you had to do a lot of propping up this week, mentally, getting players refocused and re-energized maybe?
Well, yeah, it's you know, after a loss, it's always a little bit tough particularly the first day. But you know, these guys are pretty resilient, so I think they're just ready to get back out there and compete.
Gary, would you expect Kanai to be back this week? His arms in a sling, took a hard hit.
You know, it's a day-to-day thing with him. I don't know. He's working to get back. He's preparing to be back, but we'll see how he is on Saturday.
Played in a lot of these, coached in a lot of these Washington, Oregon rivalry games. Why is this week different than others?
It's no different than others. You know, we're going out to compete. You know, we want to win the game. I think maybe the difference is that we lost 3 games before playing it, but that's the only difference in my mind.
Gary, what do you remember working with Chris Peterson when he was here?
I don't remember a lot. That was a long time ago. I remember that, you know, at that time Chris was a very ambitious coach, smart coach, and he's proven to continue to be that way.
Heard that he was kind of the guy back in the corner drawing up these trick plays.
Yeah, he was always the guy. When we were in meetings, he was always sitting over next to the board, over in the corner drawing up plays, and so he's got that kind of a mind that's always working and always trying to think of new things, and he does that still, I believe, because it shows on the field.
What went through your mind when you got that job with Washington?
I thought that, hey, if he stays there, that the Washington's going to be pretty good one day, and obviously that's come to pass.
Are there different things now that you're concentrating on in practice now that you've lost 3 games, or is it really status quo, keeping everything the same?
No, we're pretty much the same. You know, we want to do the things that we've been doing. We just want to do them better.
When you look at what that defense did against a guy like McCaffrey and against a line like Stanford, which is usually so physical, what does that tell you about maybe there are weaknesses in the Washington defense you guys might be able to exploit, or is this a legitimately stout line in front?
Washington?
Yeah, Washington.
Oh yeah, I think they've got a stout line. Well, yeah, they're pretty stout. They got guys that they're 300-pounders. They got at least 3 big 300-pound tackles inside. So they're pretty stout defense, and they're fast. And they're well coached, so they've got a really top defense.
The way that they shut down Stanford, obviously you and Stanford don't run the same offense at all, so is that something people should take a look at and say, well, they did that to McCaffrey, maybe they can shut down Royce too? Do you accept that, or do you think that you guys do stuff so differently that it's an apples to oranges comparison?
I don't know. Our offense is different than Stanford's. You know, that's all I can say. We've got different players than Stanford, so hopefully we'll perform better than Stanford.
Coach, I want to ask you about controversy. Quite much last game.
No, there's nothing hobbling. We didn't have a whole lot of plays. You know, there's only so many plays in the game, and I think Royce had 47, Tony had 17, and Kanai had 7. That's there's not many more plays left to go around.
You talked about how the Washington week isn't any different for you guys, but maybe this game, does it feel different given that Washington is where they are now in the top 5 and you guys have sunk back a little bit this year?
No, I don't think it makes any difference. It's a game that you know, we always look forward to playing. It's kind of a rivalry for us and them, and we prepare tough for them every year, and I'm sure they do the same for us.
I think last time they won here, they did the dance on the field thing. Was that as big a deal at the time as it was kind of made out to be ever since? Was that a sign of disrespect?
I think they meant for it to be,
Sure.
and I think our players took it as such. But I don't think that's a big deal now. I don't think that's going to make any difference. I don't think many of those players know anything about that incident. So I don't see it as being an issue at all.
I just couldn't remember, if it was, at the time, if it was even that big of a deal. It was just kind of made out to be, even in 2002. But
Well, yeah, I think our players took it personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure why.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it.